Keziah with AllnDaKards, coming to do another why segment. Why, right? So the why segments, family, you guys know the why segment I created in reference of suicide cases, those that have left this earth in reference of unaliving themselves, as they stated either in their death profile or whatever it may be, in reference of whether they were a celebrity or just someone that was not into any industries, right, is what I'll be doing this for. You will find the suicide number underneath this box if you having any suicidal thoughts or anything that you need to reach out and get some help. Please, the number is below this box, and we ask you to continue with life, right? The number is 988 and also 1-800-SUICIDE if you need to call, all right? Because things are getting heavy for the collective in many different segments. I've been seeing many people talking about depression and so forth. And yes, family, the energy that we're in at this time is very heavy, it's very extreme, it's very intense, right? And so I wanted to take us back, family, because I've been doing a lot of readings on some that were maybe in the 2011, 2008, and today I'm doing Kurt Cobain, family. Now, he was a rocker dude, right? But I used to like that song, right? That he had, and it's just one of the songs that I really liked in the 90s, and I couldn't play it on here because they'll cut me off. So I just have to tell you guys, I know you know the hit that I'm talking about, right? Because everybody knew that song. Everybody loved that song. I can't remember the title of it either, but I can hear it playing in my head, right? And so you guys know I do my research on them, and I pull the charts and so forth. Now, I resonate with the verdict. So in the verdict, he was an actual Aquarius, okay? Some people would say that he wasn't an Aquarius, he was a Pisces, but I looked at him as an Aquarius, okay? Because Aquarius is definitely in the verdict. His birthday is 2/20. So, and I'm into true sidereal, right? Verdict astrology, okay? So also, family, he had a lot of energy in reference of sorry, I don't know if the thing clicked out or not. He had a lot of energy around the moon energy, family, which is a lot of shadow, hidden secrets, okay? He also had a lot of Neptunian energy within his chart that stood out to me, right? And you know that Neptune energy is a lot about karma, okay? Your fate, okay? And so his fate was in reference of his abundance and things like that was all based off of moon energy, which to me looked as if he was holding some things to himself, deception, hiding things, secrets, may have even been the drug use, or to the extreme of what he may have been, doing the drugs, because I think they said he had an overdose or so forth, right? But a lot of things came out in reference of deception, right? Also lust of things, right? Maybe he lusted after sex a lot. He may have liked to have a lot of sex and might have lust after doing a lot of drugs and so forth, right? But I'm also seeing a lot of things that came out in reference of his numerology in his birth, in reference of him being that husband. I think he was married to Courtney Love. So it was some things around that also that stood out to me around his relationship and the deception and the lies and the things that were going on with his relationship as well, family, okay? He didn't use his throat chakra. He didn't use a lot of discernment in reference of when he was here on this planet, that caused him to go through a lot of things in his life, a lot of tragedy, a lot of friends and family and stuff like that should have actually given him, the mercy and the understanding and listened to him more. But it was definitely some things that he hid. It was definitely a lot of lies being told, is what I'm seeing in his chart, and based off of what I'm seeing here, it was some things wrapped around his relationship as well that could have caused or been a detriment to his demise, all right? So now, we're going to get into the words of the truth and allow him to speak through these cards, which is a form of divination that I do that I do, right? Outside of me just telling you or speaking to you exactly, you know, in the form of his chart and his date of birth and all of that, that I can just tell you exactly what was going on. But I can also let them speak through the cards, right? And let us know from spirit, straight from the spirit, from source, to let us know what we don't know of what happened and to tell their story. All right, so let's go ahead and bring the spirit in of Mr. Kurt Cobain and ask him to come in and tell his story of how it happened and what led to his unaliving or his situation in 1994. All right, so Mr. Kurt Cobain, we come to you with love. We ask that you come in and you allow us to tell your story through the cards, Mr. Kurt Cobain. Come through and tell your story, Mr. Kurt Cobain, in reference to what happened to you, to tell your story to the collective, Mr. Kurt Cobain. We come to you with love. He had a lot of anger. He was angry. He was angry. He had a lot of anger because I'm seeing like a dragon, okay? And when I take this off, the words of truth, the first thing was serpent that I seen. But when I meditate over Mr. Kurt Cobain, it's like anger. It's like dragon energy. It's like a rage, okay? Is what I'm seeing. He may have been angry. He may have been doing a lot of fussing and a lot of fighting. All right. Mr. Kurt Cobain. It may have even been a sacrifice for some situation that he could have been going through, even within the music industry, family. It could have been that sacrifice for his family, for his relationship. He could have been that sacrifice, is what I'm hearing. Mr. Kurt Cobain. Come to you with love and healing. We send you love and healing energy. We know some things still may be not told, but speak through the cards and tell us what truly happened with you, Mr. Kurt Cobain. What truly happened to you. We loved your music as well. Speak to us through the cards and tell us and show us what it is that we didn't know and what we need to know about you no longer being here on this planet as of 1994. Here we go, family. Thank you, Mr. Cobain. Mr. Kurt Cobain. Mr. Kurt Cobain, what truly happened to you? Mr. Kurt Cobain, what happened to you, hon? Okay. Yeah. Drugs, legal drugs, prescription drugs. He was taking a lot of pills as well, family, okay? Mr. Kurt Cobain could have owed someone some things, you know what I'm saying? Someone is very conscious of the recreational activities that he was doing. There was a delay in some things, okay? Now, the delay came right underneath of sex. So there could have been a delay in some type of sex. He wasn't maybe having sex. Maybe sex was being delayed or not given to him as much as he wanted it to. That could have been that situation I was telling you about, because he kicked out the husband in the relationship situation. So it could have been a situation he's telling us about around some type of sexual partner or sexual energy or some type of delay or situation around sex, you know, or sexual partner. But there was something that was delayed that he's letting us know about. I got the enemy. So he may have had an enemy, or he felt that someone was turning into an enemy, and this could have been a sexual partner, okay, because it's across from the sexual partner and the delay. It could have been a delay with this enemy, or this enemy delayed some things. And then I have the O. So it's like he's telling us that someone thought that he owed them something, or that maybe even someone owed him something, right? And this person could have been the person that he's stating is an enemy, okay? Because on the O is the pay up. This is about someone owing something or needing to get paid back something, and someone is And it's saying that either an enemy owed him or either he owed an enemy. But there is something here around some type of owing or having something to owe or owing someone. Owing someone would be owing them money, owing them time, owing them something, right? But the O in the pay up card, family, is the same color as the recreational. So the recreational could be recreational drugs, recreational activities, anything that you love to do, you like to do, right? And it was something he owed about this recreational situation. But he said they conscious, they know. He said they knew. Somebody knew about this recreational activity that he owed someone on, or there was something that was owed to him about it, okay? Whatever this is some type of enemy here. Now, the enemy is the same color as the legal drugs, okay? So I do feel, which is dark. So this caused some darkness in his life, okay? The enemy in the legal drugs. The legal drugs could have been the enemy in his life, okay? Legal and illegal drugs, right? But pills is what I'm hearing, okay? So let's clarify some of this that Mr. Kurt Cobain kicked out for us. Why is the delay here, Mr. Cobain? Why is the delay here? Why is this here, Mr. Kurt Cobain? Mr. Kurt Cobain, why is the delay here? Social media, so, in a fight. So, okay, we know that in the 90s, it wasn't social media. So we know media, okay, is what he's trying to say. You know, just cut off the social media, because social media is a form of media. And so he's saying that there was a delay in the information that was put out in the media about a fight that he was having, or a fight that he had with either a sexual partner, okay? Maybe the media didn't state anything about this fight that was had, because he's saying it was some type of fight, okay, that didn't come out. It was delayed. It wasn't shown on the media, okay? And this is underneath of the sexual partner. So maybe he had a fight with his sexual partner during that time that he did this, or around the time, or maybe him and his sexual partner were fighting. I told you I'm feeling rage, right? I feel tension all in the back of my neck, and that's new because I just finished the reading, family. I didn't have where I feel like it's just like a tension all the way down my spine, right? And so he was very upset, and he was enraged, okay? He was enraged with this sexual partner. He was upset. Yeah, because I'm seeing nothing but rage. Right? Ooh, card flew out. Yeah. All right. Trying to find his way. He had the key of life, though. You know? He got the key of life, but he was trying to find his way. That key of life flew out. All right, why is the sex here, Mr. Cobain? Why is the sex here? Okay, now, because it's bothering me so much, now I gotta see about that song, okay? Because I can hear it, but I can't tell you like the words because I don't know the words or whatever, right? All right, so no, it's Nirvana. Yeah, that's the name of the group. Yeah, smells. Hey, that's it. Okay, that's all I can play. But y'all know what I'm gonna tell. That's it. Smells Like Teen Spirit. The Nirvana. Yeah, I like that song. Okay, I like that song, Kurt. All right, Kurt. So I had to play a little bit of your song so the people will know, if you don't know. Okay, but that was the song, and I think this is him. So you can kind of put a face with but that was the name of the group, Nirvana. Yeah. Yeah, family, I just love music. I love all kinds of music now. I ain't, over here we love everybody. Okay? All right, so why is the sex here, Mr. Kurt Cobain? Yeah. Why is the sex here, Mr. Kurt Cobain? Why is sex here? Are you talking about a sexual partner or what? Liar. He said, yes, the person that got his earthly possessions is a liar. Sexual partner. someone he had sex with, someone who he was with. And that's why I said, because remember, the sexual partner, he's saying is a liar. And he's also saying that they were fighting, but it wasn't shown in the media. It was not. It was a delay in that situation. It probably was, he's trying to say it was the delay after, you know, he wound up offing himself or something happened. You know, maybe he didn't. I don't know. We're getting ready to see what he's saying, okay? Who is the enemy, Mr. Kurt Cobain? You got enemy here. Who is the enemy? The sexual partner was your enemy? Or what? Can you spell it out in reference of who is the enemy? What's the enemy energy that you have here, Mr. Kurt Cobain? Gathering. Many deaths. The enemy. A party of people, a gathering of people that have done many deaths is what he's saying was his enemy. The serial killer. Serial killer means definitely multiple deaths. Someone who has created multiple deaths. Someone who has taken multiple people out. Whoever this enemy is that he's referring to, who is the serial killer that did some type of gathering or was at some type of party. Maybe it was a party they had, or maybe there was a party or a gathering of people that, you know, was, because a gathering is like multiple people, family. It's about a party, okay? And his enemy was there, or the enemy was there, or either this enemy had a party or was having a party, or maybe they fussed or fight about a party, or maybe the party that he was at, he was fighting with this enemy, right? Which created multiple deaths. But also, family, I'm going to show you, family, the sexual partner is the same color as the serial killer and the liar. Mr. Cobain, why is the O here? Why is the pay up in the O here? In reference of the energy that you're telling us about this enemy and this sexual partner and the gathering or the party or whatever situation. Whoever was at this gathering or gathered together in reference of his enemy that he's referring to, this is the people or the person that knows, was there, was conscious of what was going on with his situation, okay? Give us clarity on the pay up in the O. A group. It's a group of people wanted revenge. So not only is Mr. Kurt Cobain telling us that his enemies were gathering together, but they felt that he owed these group of people. There's a payback to this group of people that he's telling us was his enemies that gathered together in reference of something they felt he owed. It was a group of people. Like I just finished telling you guys, a gathering is multiple people. Okay? Speak, Mr. Cobain. Tell your story. Tell us what happened. Somebody wanted revenge. Clarity on the recreational. Why is the recreational here, Mr. Cobain? Kurt Cobain. Kurt. He said, just call me Kurt. All right, Kurt. Why is recreational here? Why is recreational here in your spread? What is it that you want us to know? Tell us your story. Tell us your story. What truly happened, Mr. Cobain? Reward and a prize. Court. A legal situation. Now, when I get this court card, it definitely rings true with some type of judicial system, legal court, divorce, lawsuit. It could be anything, but it's based around some type of activities that he liked to do, which the activity could be music, could be drugs, could be whatever you enjoy, right? But it had something to do with some type of legal proceedings around something that he enjoyed. Now, what's coming to me is some type of lawsuit or some type of contract. But I'm hearing it's attached to his music situation, because whatever this was, somebody wanted to receive a reward or a prize. This is my reward and prize card on the recreational. And then we have court on the bottom of the deck. Was somebody going to court with him, or was he going to court with someone in reference of something that he liked, you know, and was trying to get a reward, or did he get a reward or something off of something like that, and that's what they feel like he owed? Was he going up against the music industry? Was he going up against a record label that felt like he owed them? Because the O in the court is the same color as well. So someone was taking him to court, or he had some type of legal proceedings, family, with a group of people. And they were conscious. They worked together. Whoever this was an enemy of him. And they delayed putting this in the media. They didn't, that's what he's trying to tell us. They delayed putting this in the media. They didn't put it in the media. They didn't tell about it in the media. Clarity on the conscious. What was they conscious about? Or what was the conscious? Why is the conscious here, Mr. Cobain? Kurt, speak your truth. Speak through the cards and let us know what's going on. Why you're no longer here, hon. Conscious. Who is conscious? Aggressive. They were aggressive and conscious, and they wanted justice, or he wants justice for this situation. The aggressive is the same color as the sexual partner as well. That's the liar. That sexual partner is conscious of this situation, but they were aggressive as well. As well as that serial killer card that we seen earlier was the same color as aggressive. Remember? So he wants justice, or they wanted justice, right? In reference of this recreational activity that someone wanted or got a prize for, or got a reward for it, right? Something that was in the court system, family. Something that is around some type of situation that's legal. Okay? Okay, so clarify this because remember we had the to fly out. Clarify the where you were like lost on your path, or you were trying to figure out, or you actually was given the key of life higher, you know, the higher up. When I get that card, it's like the higher up take you out, you know what I'm saying? So are you trying to say that, or what are you trying to say with that card? Spell it out, Mr. Cobain. Kurt Cobain, come through with the energy. Car. Something around a car. Programmed. What are you trying to say? There was a normal routine that he did in his car. There was a normal routine, because this is the programming and the robotic. This means that somebody does something over and over and over and over again constantly. It's like being programmed. You see, that's what this card means on the bottom of the deck. So it's something around a car or a vehicle that he did over and over and over again. And it created some type of situation in his life. And he was just trying to find his way. What I'm hearing is he did some things in his car. Maybe he did his drugs in his car. Maybe he listened to music in the car. Maybe it was some type of drama or fight around the car. There's something around the car, something that was robotic, something that happened all the time, something he did on a continuous basis. Maybe he got in his car and he rode and listened to his music in his car. Maybe he gathered with the same people in the same location with his car. Maybe there was something around the car, something around the car. Clarify the car for me and the robotic program situation that you're telling me about this car, Kurt Cobain. What is it about the car and something being repetitive, a cycle around the car? Now the car is the same color as the prize. What's up with the car, Mr. Cobain? Ascension, same color, and justice. The awakening. There's some type of awakening that he's telling me about with this reward. But it has something to do with the car. This is the awakening. This is what he's telling me, that something is around the car, a car. Because I have the ascension, but the ascension is about awakening, an awakening, right? So there's, and it's the same color as the prize or the reward. See, on these extra, on these activities. Remember the reward, and then it's the same color as the justice. So there's something about some type of legal situation or something he wants justice on that has to do with his car, or a car, or something happening in a car that he liked to do. Somebody either got a reward behind it, or either he's saying that, yeah, he's saying somebody got a reward or a prize behind it, maybe even a car out of the situation. Give me clarity on this situation around this car and the ascension or the awakening. Why are you telling us this? And it's the same color as the reward. What are you trying to tell us about this, Mr. Kurt Cobain? What are you trying to tell us about this car and the ascension and the reward being the same color and the same energy? How does that affect your life in whatever way it was that created this situation for you? Tell us through the cards, Mr. Cobain, please. Buried. This means it's something was covered, buried. Mr. Kurt Cobain said they buried his music. They buried his music. The things, remember I told y'all he liked to be in his car listening to some music or something around a car, and they buried him. They buried him. The industry buried the industry. Music. Look, family. And they're conscious of it. They aggressively did it to him. It was a reward, family. The car. Did he pass in the car? Why is buried in industry here about his music? They buried his music. They did something, family, around this man music, the industry. Buried, got rid of. Buried means to close off, family. The industry, he said. Music. That's what he did, family. Is that what was troubling you in reference of this? And why there was this group of people? I keep telling you, this feels like a music industry, people. This feels like an industry. This is the people. This was his enemy, family. Something attached to the industry. They buried him. Give me a few last cards about this situation to clarify this buried in the industry, Mr. Kurt Cobain. What are you trying to tell us about the buried in the industry that's here? Buried in the industry that you put out for us to know. Because I don't know your story, but I'm going to have to go back. Boom. He said, set up to get my earthly possessions. He said they buried me. You seen the music. That's what he said. He said they buried me, the industry. You see it, for my earthly possessions. And they gathered and set it up. And a sexual partner was in on it. That sexual partner is a liar. He said they buried me. Something around a car and some type of awakening or ascension. But they did this in reference of getting his earthly possessions, and they're conscious of this as well. They know what truly happened to him. Whatever it was aggressive. because they felt like he owed them. So with the setup that you're trying to tell us, Kurt, can you let us know, was like, with this setup, did you truly overdose? Since you showing us all this here, did you truly overdose, Kurt Cobain? Tell us through the cards, love. Tell us through the cards. Calm down, Kurt. Calm down, calm down, calm down. I send you peace and love. I know you can't get peace. I know you're upset. I know you're enraged, Kurt. I know you're enraged, Kurt. I know you are. I know you are. I feel your rage. Yeah. Look. Look what came out. And I had my eyes closed. Karma. Husband. Mind games. Like I told you guys earlier about the husband situation. I can't make this up. And I told you the karma. He is the husband that somebody played mind games with and gave him karma and set him up. And he was also buried by the industry, is what he's saying here, family. You see all these cards, right? Mr. Kurt Cobain, I ask that you clarify the karma of the husband and the mind games that you gave us at the end, and give us a few more cards to spell out anything you would like for anyone to know in reference of you no longer being here and how you feel around that situation. What is it that you would like to say? Tell your story. Why? Tell us why. Tell us why, Mr. Cobain. Tell us why. Mr. Kurt Cobain, tell us why. Tell us why, Mr. Cobain. Why? There was a deal made. And here's the transportation: car, plane, train, and ship. Tell me, somebody, how did this man pass? And why does car keep coming up in reference of his ascension? Why is that? And then we have the genocide again, which is many deaths. The many deaths is the same as the industry. Gray area. The industry and the genocide of many deaths that's happened in this industry is gray area that a lot of people don't realize has happened. That's why this man is enraged. But he's also letting me know that he had to do a lot of things in reference of whoever this is or whatever this is. It's like he's saying self-defense in reference of some type of demonic energy and someone that had fear. But the fear and the demonic energy is here with evil. This was nothing but evil. He's also saying some of this could have happened in the spring. This is a violation in reference to what happened in the past with him. Something around technology and business. Then I have sex trafficking. And I have a sexual partner again. A weapon. That was underneath the deck, family. But you see, this was some type of deal that went on. In reference of the deal was around some type of transportation situation. And remember, we got the car here. The car was what he was telling us about. That was the reward. So was the deal the reward in the deal? Was that some type of transportation, which was a car? Somebody got a car out the deal? Is that what he's trying to tell us, family? That the reward and the prize was a car out of the deal? And there was some type of karma? And that the karma was in reference of him as a husband being played mind games on. He said it was all a setup. And that the industry buried him. There was a group of people that felt he owed them something. There was the enemies, his enemies gathered together and created this situation. And a sexual partner, or someone that he had sex with, was a liar. And there was a major delay in the media of what truly happened to him. This is his story, family. This is Mr. Kurt Cobain's story. I may go back into it, but I kind of see exactly what he's trying to say. And yes, sometimes some people will take themselves or unalive themselves, but it's to a fault of some other person or other situation that may have created this person to have a mental breakdown, or to have some type of situation that creates their death, when in actuality it was really them burying him, right? Maybe burying him in lawsuits, or burying him in, you know, trauma and drama, and fighting with him, and him fighting with his significant other, and being set up in some ways, you know. But to me, you let me know, because I don't know all of his story. I have to research afterwards. I just go in this clear. Thank you, Mr. Cobain. We send you back to where you have come from, with healing and sending you peace. I know you're enraged, but we send you peace. We send you healing. We send you love, right? We send you love. And I loved your music. I hate what happened to you. And I send you back in power. Power, right? Ashe, 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 and so it is. And so, family, y'all let me know how you think about this situation that we just looked at with Mr. Cobain. Let me know what you may know, what any situations you may know of. It's all in these cards, family. It's all in these cards. I'll see you guys in the next why. Make sure if you having any suicidal thoughts, please, please get some help. The number is below this box, 988 from any cell phone, and 1-800-SUICIDE, all right? Don't do it. We love you. We need you here. You are enough, all right? Peace.
Gratitude for the sunshine. Gratitude for the moonlight.